Oh, Deborah, you got it twice and you didn't get anything. I'm sorry. It does take lots of work. Uh, and it's tonight, what I'm going to cover may help you a lot. I mean, it's not easy. I mean, it does take effort, and everybody doesn't get everything. Things don't work for everybody all the time. These are options that you really have to learn, like everything else, try to learn. There's no magic to this. You can't make one phone call and get a check in the mail next Thursday and stuff like that. So it's stuff you really have to put in some effort into. And there's new ways. Hi there, higher by your feet. and that's, I'm going to cover some easier ways to do this stuff. I mean, I've been writing grant books about 30, 40 years, and I know a lot of people have trouble doing it, and sometimes because I make it sound too easy, and life ain't easy, unfortunately. So we got it. I sent inbox dollars. Oh, good, Jason. Yeah, I checked it out. So you're saying you make $100 a week on it? Did you send me an email? I didn't see your email yet. Did you send me an email at Let's Go Free Radio? So it's a legitimate thing, and you've been getting checks all the time. How about that other one they mentioned? There's another one that's pretty popular besides that check the inbox one, besides inbox dollars. Jason, yeah. Hello again, John. Yeah, nice to see you again. So yeah, send me an email. I didn't see your email on that, so I'd love to see your email so I could get in touch with you. What was I? Join the Minnesota drop-in. Yeah, John from Minnesota, yes. I love drop-ins. I love drop-ins. I love drop-ins. Let's see, would you really like to get in touch with you? Yes, if you want to get in touch with me, Let's Go Free Radio at gmail.com. Hi, he can't help you, no I would like to get in touch with you if possible. Let's Go Free Radio at gmail.com. I play an alien on YouTube. You do? So do I. A lot of people tell me I do that. How could you do that too? But I'd love to see your out of this world work. If you got something to see, that'd be fun to see, wouldn't it? Now, it certainly would. Let's see. Oh, I see. Oh, this is the way that at least I could see it here more. Okay, live chat. Timothy, how do you get in touch with someone to talk with me to get grants, or is it all bull? Well, I see, Timothy, somebody told you that it sounds like a lot of bull from me. It just takes work, it takes effort. A place to start is I got a free download you could do, and that gives you sources to get free research to help you do, like the things I charge for you, these people will do for free, so you might as well try them first. If you go to letsgo.com/5, the number 5, and then free, FREE in small letters. I download a video ebook and I explain the 5 best places to go to start looking for free money and help for anything. The one thing about looking for free money and grants or whatever, don't use the word grants. Just say you need financial assistance. So if you're using the word grants, that scares too many people away. Yeah, because also 80% of the free money is not even called a grant. So you're going to miss all the good stuff. Natasha, can you make a video for all of the people in Houston that might need government help after the hurricane? It's really bad here. Natasha, okay, go to lesgo.com/tutor, Tutor. On that front page, Natasha, you'll see a book there called 299 Ways to Make Extra Cash Coming In. Okay, now this is probably the best work I've done in my life in 35 years. I charge $79 for it, but you being from the Houston area, I'll send you a copy free. I'll do the research and send it to you for free. You use this as the code, the coupon code to order this. You put in Houston, okay, Houston at the checkout. That $79.95 will disappear. And you'll get it free. It'll take a few days, to put it together for you and send it out. But I'm happy to do that. My family was caught in a flood. We lost our house, lost our business years ago, and the help we got, particularly, that's where I first learned about government programs. Government programs came in and gave so much money for everything. Natasha, tell your friends about that. Okay, anybody in Houston area, anybody in Texas been affected by this, be happy to send them. I mean, these are programs I'm showing you that we all pay for. This is what frustrates me. You just can't find them on YouTube, on Google. So you have to know where they are, and that's what I spend my whole life doing, finding out where these programs are and trying to educate people about them. So I charge because I got to stay in business so I could keep educating people about it. But I want to give it free for people in Houston, and I'm working on another one just for housing for people in Houston, so I could give you a free report on all the housing programs that are available. Now this is really just living expenses. You have a disaster, you don't even know when you're going to work again or whatever. You need cash coming in. This is what I'm showing you in this report. I show you not only other government programs that they don't even know about down in Houston that I'll tell you about, and I'll also show you how to do it on the internet. There's so many ways now to make extra cash on the internet to do it, like the fellow earlier said, and I checked this out too because I don't do a lot myself. What was that? Inboxdollars.com. Inboxdollars.com. It takes a little effort, but it costs nothing, and you make extra money by doing little silly things on the internet for people, and you get paid to do it, answering surveys and things like this. There's some legitimate ones. Now be careful because there's a lot of illegitimate ones, but that seems to be a legitimate one, and I forget the name, there's one other big legitimate one. So if you Google, Inbox Dollars, websites like Inbox Dollars, and look for reviews. And there's another one, and the fellow here, where are you, Inbox Dollars? Jason, you still there, Jason? You still make $100 a week? Because I see other reviews that people are doing it. I check them out somewhat, and they seem fine. It doesn't cost you anything as long as you have internet access. You got to way to do it. And there's other ways to do it, and I show you 140 other ways to do that in that free report. So that's what's important. I think that in living and keeping afloat, because what besides shoveling everything out and all that you're going to have to do is worry about job and income coming in. It'll take a while for the government to come in and get the programs going. There will be programs, from they'll be at FEMA, they'll be at Small Business Administration, and they'll set them up, and they'll be available eventually, and you'll have to go through the paperwork. Do not pay anybody who says, give me money and I'll get you that money because you're part of this, I'll get you government money. Do not do that, because that's just a scam if they're doing that. You have to get the money, and the only one who can guarantee you getting it is the people giving out the money. No middleman can get. I cannot guarantee you'll get anything from the. Houston needs a grant, right? The whole city is. They're going to need hundreds of billions of dollars, to come back. Maybe it's a way for us to come together again. I remember when I was shoveling out in New York, my hometown, with the flood, it brought the whole country together, city together. My plumbing was messed up by the blind man. I would say, what was that? Pat Curtis, messed up by a blind man. I did not able to bathe or shower at home for many months. Who can help? Okay, Pat, your plumbing, call 211. 211, tell them you need help. If that doesn't help, call your elected official. Ask 211 about your congressman's office. Call the local congressman's office. There's 100 places you could check, but they're the 2 places to start. And that's the important thing. You need somewhere to start, and anytime you contact anybody, make sure if they don't give you help or money or whatever, you ask them, where else can I go? Because they may know somewhere else. I've been wanting to get an arts grant that Poppy even an art. I've been wanting to get an arts grant that Poppy even an art grant to make her video. Okay, I'm not really sure who Poppy is. But the best place for arts grants is local. Depending on where you live, it'll be either you go to your state capital and you look for your arts council, or your city government has arts councils, and then you go to patreon.com, because they give out $1 million a month to artists. It's a crowdfunding site called patreon.com, and actually Kickstarter now gives out more money to artists than the National Endowment of the Arts. So you want to know about that too. And that's what you want to know if you're an artist. Because, man, see, that's what's happening now, is that it's becoming better, faster, cheaper to get personal grants. She has a singer friend who is getting big. Well, she's putting on weight, huh? I understand what you mean. Okay, well, that's the place. They're the places. Look at not only the arts councils, state and local, but also Patreon and Kickstarter. Man, that's what the headline of this is. If you go, personal grants. Okay, everybody in Houston needs a personal grant right now, right? This is what it's about. You have no money, you have no furniture, you have no house or whatever. What the hell are you going to do? Are you going to wait for the government to get their act together and maybe not get something from them? You can't. You have to do something now. Maybe you don't have the energy because of the devastation you're facing, and that's why maybe find somebody to help you think through this thing. Because the best way to get personal grants now is, do you know any help for homeless people? Yes, 211. That's a good place to start. And your congressman. Oh my God, it's Matthew Lesko. How are you? I'm fine. How are you? But anyway, let's go back to getting you started here. Why is this Facebook thing so bright? It's so bright. Boy, I look like I'm a ghost. I'm a ghost of a chance. I don't stand a ghost of a chance without you, huh? Wow, it was pretty good a little while ago. 100-day video challenge. Me too. I don't know what the 100-day village. Okay. Well, let me finish the thought here. I'll take more questions. Okay. Right now, if you go to a website called GoFundMe, a lot of you probably heard of that. I put money back into school when I have used up all my student loans. Okay. Let me try to. I'll finish that a little. Let me finish this thought about getting personal grant money without getting involved in bureaucrats. This is what excites me about crowdfunding money and the internet. Now, people are going now, are getting grants right now on these crowdfunding sites and personal, generosity.com, crowdfunding.com, GoFundMe.com. Stay away from the ones that are strictly business because that won't be as helpful. But there's a whole bunch of them and they're in that report of 299 ways to keep cash coming in. I have all those crowdfunding crowdfunding sites. I have plenty of examples. I have interviews of the people who run the sites and all this stuff to learn from. But if you go to GoFundMe now, you'll see, you put in Houston. I just put in Houston to search who's looking for money. And right here, look, there's a family, here's a family, the Watson family in Houston. They already raised $19,000 for their family. Nice picture. Looks like they have 4 or 5 kids. Here, a gift shop that needs money in Houston. They already raised $4,300. In Houston, a hurricane fund, they got $6,000. Here's a soccer or lacrosse team, a soccer team, because of the flood. They need money. Okay, they're raising $7,000. They only need 10, but they got 7 already. Okay, here's one. This park where the guys live, they need $10,000 to straighten that out. They already got $8,000. Okay, here's a guy with water showing up to his chest here. The Huan, I'm sorry, I can't pronounce it. It's an Asian name. And he and his daughter need $50,000. They're already up to $6,000. Okay, here's one. The family of Sanchez, they need $15,000. They got $15,000 already. So what, 2-3 days, they got $15,000. That's what I mean. And then what did it take? It take putting it on the internet, and that's it. You know, sure, people have to find out about it. It's not going to, you're just going to put it in there, it's going to happen. You have to do a little hustling too for it, but you don't have to have any bureaucrats in the middle. You don't have to have legislation passed. You don't have to wait for Congress. You know, that's what I mean. See, eliminates, it's getting the confusion out of life. So what we were doing normally when it was up in Wilkes-Barre, you know, what would happen is that, you know, you'd have to go to the people making the decisions with the councilmen and the elected officials, and they have to have hearings and all this kind of stuff, and it would never get by, and it would take so long, and all this kind of stuff, okay? And it would never happen, you know, and then you have to wait for that. Then they pass the law, then some bureaucrat would have to you know, get all the paperwork involved to make it happen. And then you have to apply for the paperwork. And then they would have to do it. So you're talking weeks, months maybe, or whatever it is. Look at these people got $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 in 2 days with no bureaucrat. And see, it's the same money. To me, that's the same money, because what the elected officials are doing are they taking taxpayers' money, which you and I as taxpayers decide, okay, we're going to give it to these people, decide how to spend it, okay? And then they have votes and lobbying and all this to decide how to spend it, right? Well, they're not asking you, right? They're just asking you for the vote. So they make the decision on who gets the money. Okay, then they write the legislation on how to give the money out and all this kind of stuff. So we're out of the process of where this money goes. Now, though, see, here, the taxpayer is in direct contact with the person who's getting the money. You see the family. You hear their story, right? Yes, I'll give them $200. That's where I think my taxpayers should go. So I'm going right to the horse's mouth. I'm not going to some middleman bureaucrat, middleman politician, middleman all this kind of stuff. Who knows what's going to finally get to them, right? The same sometimes with the big nonprofit organizations. You know, how much of that is really going to the people? That's why, to me, this crowdfunding thing, it gets directly to them, and you see it. You know, you see them or whatever, and that's why. Gosh, I mean, this is what. I think it's so much enhancing democracy. We want to solve that problem now. We don't want to talk about it for 6 months and decide if we're going to do it or not. Like the Red Cross. Yes. I mean, they've had some bad times. I don't know if they still are, and who knows how much money really goes. So that's right here. But see, the same thing, if you're in trouble, learn how to use this. You got to learn how to use this. And that's why in the $2.99 report I have that I'm giving free for everybody in Houston, and the non-Houston ones, you're going to have to pay. Actually, I can't check. So, people not from Houston are doing it, but if you want to be that way, I can't stop you, I guess. I don't have the energy to do it. And that's what's happening. So that's why if you learn how to use this, not only learn how to use government grants, but learn how to get these grants. These are personal grants that are easier. They're faster. Yeah. And they're more direct. Instead of having to pay this big bureaucracy to get the money to you, it's people giving the money directly to you. What could be better than that? What could be more democratic? And that's why you get things solved that you want to do. Now here's another one. Look at this Alice Smith, my sister, and her 2 nephews lost everything. So she's looking for $10,000. She already got $10,400. That's in 2 days she got. Okay, hand and stone massage and facial spa. Oh, I don't know what that's. Yeah, hurricane relief funds. So their business, what are they going to do? Well, they need $30,000. They already got $29,000. I feel like I'm back in home shopping. I used to do home shopping a lot. Whatever. Dallas for Harvey. Last August, we took a $70 worth of supplies to victims of floods. Okay, that's somebody raising money to go over to Houston and give it money. Hurricane relief fund. Here's another $7,000. They got it all. See, that's why, wow, what can be easier than that? There are always doomsday bunker guys that can help with food. Yeah, I think they know how to do that, don't they? Right? Okay, Caesar and Allie's Home Recovery Fund. They need $5,000. They're starting a campaign for his brother. And they already got $4,365. Now, where else are you going to get that kind of money in 2 days? Man, there's somebody who needs hurricane relief. The employees of this business, they need $50,000 to stay in business. They already got $9,000. And that's after 2 days. I mean, look at this. What's going on? These people need $50,000. These people need $500,000. Wow. It can't hurt to ask. Here's a studio. They have this studio. All their equipment is on top of their sofa in the studio because they need $25,000. And this is a family. The Kelly Anderson Stanley, a photographer who lives in Houston with 4 children, and he runs a photography business out of his home. He's really screwed. He needs $25,000. He got $27,000. Now, how long is it going to take you to get that out of FEMA? That's man, start learning it. And so what if nothing happens? Wow, who cares? You started learning this. That's what I mean. You should start learning it. I have a few Fundy accounts. Oh, wonderful. See, that's another place. There's a half a dozen, 2 dozen good sites like this, to do this kind of stuff for that on. There's some sites that are more for businesses and entrepreneurs and stuff like that. And there's other sites for people in trouble like this. A lot of government grants are very specific and not worth. Yes, that's true. They are difficult, and some are specific. A lot of them are. That's why you have to know what to do. That's why, to me, how you get a government grant is you find out what's available, and you go, instead of going, hey, here's what I want, and you list out your requirements and look for a grant for that. No, you have to do it the opposite way, because nobody's going to pass a law just for you to give a grant for you. You got to say, okay, what are grants available for, and how could I make my project fit that for, if you know what I mean. And that's how to use government grants. That's the only way, I think, to use government grants, because you can't do it the other way. It's like anything. Well, I wanted to date a woman, 7'3". Well, there aren't any, maybe. So you got to see what's there and what works for you. And that's how to do it, to use these things. So that's what I really wanted to get across today. Was that how to use these crowdfunding things. I'm teaching people. I've interviewed over 700 people who've used crowdfunding to do all kinds of things, all over the globe. I think it's an exciting thing because it costs nothing to try, right? And it's something that's growing, and you want to start learning something that's growing. Like if you haven't used a computer, you want to learn it. The faster you do it, because it's just going to grow and get bigger. I'll try to get money for solar power. Yes, there are programs that for that. It depends on where you live. Who gives out this money? On crowdfunding, the people give out that money. It's people who are looking at the websites. They're the people who give out the money. It's not government money. It's people money. People money goes to government money when you pay taxes. And then it shows up in the grants, that you could apply for. But this is another way. So this is another source. I see you are ignoring my question. What was the question again? I forgot. Madeline, what was that? My 100-day video challenge. I see you're ignoring. What is that? A crowdfunding thing or something? You have, Madeline? I want to start a new business, lacking needed capital. Vita show, my 100-day challenge. How to get money to go back to school when I used up all my student loans. Well, I mean, the truth is there's hundreds of places to get money. See, it's hard for me to say this is the one place, because there is not one place. The things you should do is make sure that you're not getting screwed on your student loans. And what you do on that is you go to personalfinance.gov, put in student loans about repayments, and find out how the different ways that you don't have to pay it all, and get that reduced. To get money, see, I mean, like my 299 sources of money coming in, that's for people who want to go to school, because that's 299 ways to get extra money while you're going to school. The places that you want to know for Discover Card offers to, everybody offers loans, but you want to know how not to do that. Mr. Do you know of any help from the homeless people of New York? Can get 311. Start with 311. Call that number in New York, and call your elected official. I mean, the numbers I give you to start are just starting places. I mean, I can't sit here and rattle off 200 places for you, because they're different in every city. That's why I do custom reports. I do custom reports. So for school, remember, for paying for school, check your state government has scholarships. You want to go to your state Department of Higher Education and check for scholarships there. In our state, they had like $18 million they didn't give out. The other thing you want to do is, I told you that government consumerfinance.gov to check your current student loans, because you may not have to pay all of them, and you can find out about them there. And the other things, I mean, it just takes work. Remember, there's a neat place to start with is your 211 where you live. In New York is 311. But otherwise, you have trouble paying rent, you have trouble with your bill, you have trouble anything, you could start with there. I typed an apartment in government one once, and it was unsafe to live. Just ordered the book. Thank you. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I mean, nothing's perfect, and these are everything I'm telling you. I can guarantee you'll get it. All I know is that billions and billions and billions are given out every year in these programs. Every program I'm giving you is real. How good it is and how important or how successful you be, I have no control over that. It's sort of like me telling you where the people hang out that want a date. I can't guarantee you're going to get a date. I need money for rent. If you need money for rent, start with those places I told you about. Otherwise is called 211, because there's nonprofit organizations that get grant money to give to people who have trouble getting rent, and there's other people, government programs at your county level that has money to help you pay rent and stuff like that. So it's really a complicated system, and that's why the sooner you start learning about it, and that's why I have this free download to start teaching you how to get free help, because there's something in there for anything to do with paying apartment or rent or mortgage or debt or something like that. I'll show you how to get free counseling, that you don't pay for. See, if you Google any of this stuff, all you're going to find is people that will want to get money from you. What I'm showing you are people who give money to you. And that's why. So if you go to letsgo.com/5, the number 5, and then free, FREE, see a priest for free counseling. Well, for that kind of counseling, they don't know much about money except passing the hat, I think. But other than that, you can. And actually, if you need healthcare counseling or whatever, a good place I found is something called Needy Meds. Needy, NEEDYMEDS.com. And they're a pretty good source. They have free and low cost health care, all kinds of things, and prescription drugs. And that I found is a pretty legitimate place, because if you put in free health care or something, you're just going to get so many websites that all they want is your name. They're going to sell your name or get money out of you one way or another, because that's how they make money. But see, people like Needy Meds or whatever, they're nonprofit organizations, so they're not interested. Their main mission in life is not to charge money, is to help people, and that's who you want to start with, unless you're a fat cat, and you don't have to worry about money. Well, I hope that helped a little bit tonight. It's late for an old guy, but I hope it helps somewhat. I have fun doing it, and I'll be back soon. You can reach me at letsgofreeradio@gmail.com, letsgofreeradio@gmail.com, or letsgo.com/tutor. And that's tell your people or friends, how about money for free entertainment? Here I am. I'll be here tomorrow night. Letsgo.com/tutor, and the $2.99 product that gives you 299 sources of keeping the way to keep money coming in is free to people affected by the flood. You put in the the coupon code Houston, and I'll do the research and send you that free. Other people, it costs $79.95 for you, but that will help me do that for the people who need the help in Houston. Well, thanks a lot, guys. Did I miss anything? Get into local repertoire company. Oh yeah, I'm a ham. But I really want to help people. To me, entertainment is sort of like just keeping you awake, so I can get you a phone number or something that really could help you. I'd hate to be able to have to entertain people just to entertain. That would be boring to me. I have a question. Okay, what's the question, J.A.? And the question is, he's typing it, huh? I'm being put out in a couple months. Well, start right now. Here's what to do. Okay, go and Google right now. Go Google HUD, H-U-D, counseling. HUD, H-U-D, counseling. Okay, make an appointment with them. They're free. They'll help you with your housing, whatever it is. Okay, and the next thing you do is contact your local county government and tell them you have, they have emergency money for stuff like this, but it's at the county level. So you want to go to your county level and tell them that you have housing problems, and they'll be able to get you to the right place. If they don't, call your elected official, okay? So I give you 3 places to go. HUD counselor, you Google HUD counseling right now and make sure it's .gov. You'll see a map of the United States. Only click on a link that has .gov. And then, you live in Brooklyn? Okay. It's the same thing. The housing counselors are there. Or call 311 in Brooklyn. Call 311. And they'll help you because they have emergency money for this too. And don't put it off. Don't try to find a magic grant that's going to solve all these problems. Catholic charities can help. Yes, they're the ones, people, there'll be dozens in Brooklyn area that get this kind of money to help you with that. So make sure you know about the programs and don't go Googling for help, because you get all kinds of people who just want to sell you or get money from you one way or another. And then if they're not receptive, then you are responsive, then you call your elected official. And Legal Aid Society, yes, yeah, no, all those are good, John. That's good. But they're the sources that give out the money that I just said. Okay. Hey, fat. What's fat? Oh boy, I don't know how to do. Okay, anything else? I can't tell my councilman, you gave me a list. Okay, good. Well, go through that list. I mean, there's no shortcut. You have to knock on doors. It's like getting a date. Yes, one moment. Oh, no, I'm washing my hair that night. You go down the list. Your suggestions are better. Oh, good. Okay. Yeah, because they've seen this before. So they have something. Just off the shelf, to try to help you. And I've been doing that a lot. Okay. What else? Okay. Let me go to bed. How many cameras do you have? 3. No, that's 7. That's 5. 3 cameras. Yeah. Should I try to buy my first home? Well, no, you got to get out of trouble first. And I'm on my fire projector talking to you, get out of this trouble first. Don't spend money to hope to solve a problem. You got to stop spending money and find out how to solve the problem. Get out, and then I've done a lot of reports for Brooklyn area and 100 programs, lots of programs there, even to be a real estate investor or any money, because you could buy duplexes, even fourplexes. Should I invest in banana stocks? I would invest in any stocks, but that's me. That's gambling. You want to gamble? It's up to you. Invest in you, something you could control and have fun at, learning at, and think is important to do. That, to me, is the key in life. Investing in somebody else is them having all the fun and you having all the worry. Is someone in the county level. There's 2 different ones. You call them all. Don't rely on one. You got to call them all. Get them all working together. That's the way to get it done. You can't take a risk. Whenever the guy's sick, and you're out in your street tomorrow. No, you also call every one of those things and have 5 appointments by the day after tomorrow, and then you talk to everybody, and then. Boy, that's the way you solve it. Otherwise, you're hoping for somebody on a white horse to come to the door, and that will never happen. Is elected official near Brooklyn? Oh, yeah, I think he already called somebody, John, and they gave him a list. But that's cool. Okay, you let this old guy go to bed? And sign up. Don't forget, I sign up. I send out a letter. Oh, I remember your commercials a while back. I remember them too. They used to make a lot of money. Now they don't. They don't work anymore. I dig your style, brother. Do you know my brother? I don't know. He has a very different style than me. Yeah. I'm sorry, bad jokes. But thanks for the nice words. Nice words are wonderful. I haven't called HUD, but in doing so, please make an appointment. That's the important thing. You got to make an appointment. See belly to belly. Otherwise, you're just a digit. You don't want to be a digit. You want to be a human being. It's easier to help a human being than a digit. It's like, brown nosing the teacher. You go and show them you're alive. You're not as dumb as you look in class. I heard soon people who on SSA may start getting $300 more a month. Boy. People on SSA getting $3,000 a month. I think a lot of people know about that already. May I even ask you for a 30-minute call? Yeah, letsgo.com/talk, T-A-L-K. That's where I do my calls, letsgo.com/talk, T-A-L-K. I can't find grants or help in Arizona. Well, there's 300 of them. I can research them for you, but you could start finding them yourself by going to that lesko.com/5, the number 5, and then the word free, F-R-E-E. Okay, let's see, Larry. I didn't know you were live this late at night. This is great. Well, I sort of still am live. I actually hope to be live for about 20 more years, maybe 25 years if things go well. I miss your infomercials. I do too. My banker does. Everybody does. Only person with worse fashion style than Michael Moore. Michael Moore, man, he's never saw an iron in his life. He doesn't even know what an iron is. Yeah, he's got a nice sense of fashion. That's the okay. Lively. Okay, well, Facebook folks, you're a little quiet tonight. Maybe I'm too late. I think I'm getting a little too weird for Facebook. You know, they used to be a lot more active. I don't know, just kidding. 90s kids like let's go, yeah, I know. You say that to all the boys, don't you? But no, I'm having fun and I enjoy what I do, and that's the important thing. Okay, any other quick question before the old guy leaves? Those custom glasses, customs from China, real cheap. Just your peaches. Not sure what peaches are, but thank you, I guess. It sounds like a nice. Any website for single family help? It doesn't matter your demographics. Forget demographics. Think of issues. You want to start a business? Okay, then you start looking. You need financial assistance for business. You need spending money. Okay, financial assistance for expenses. That's all. I found your infomercial from 20 years ago on YouTube. Yeah, I did them even longer than that. When should I get my report? I ordered last month. Ooh, where is it for? What city? Yeah, I'm really behind, but I'm not a month behind. You should have got it. I'm only a week behind. Yeah, but it takes about 2 weeks to do it, but I'm about 5 or 6 days behind in the 2 weeks. Give me that name that you said you didn't get a report, because I'm pretty sure I must have, Idaho. Michael, oh, the name sounds familiar. Idaho. Send me an email, Michael. Let's go free radio at gmail.com. I don't, really, it was a month ago. Let me look and I'll respond in the morning. Okay. Was it for housing or what was it for? I saw this unique suit a mile away. What was that? I couldn't read that. Unique suit. Oh, I just have these made. Yeah. General, like $2.99, that one. Keith, what is it? I am wrong, or is it true that angel investors, what? I don't know. Yeah, hit me up, Idaho, at letsgofreeradio@gmail.com. If you don't hear from me tomorrow, then remind me by the end of the day, because just my old fartness just forgot. And I don't want to forget if I'm that late, or I should know what I'm doing. But there's many times I don't. So it's possible, but I can't imagine I'm a month out. A month behind. That means like I'm 6 weeks behind, and that's it. So last question, all HUD and contact someone in the county. I missed that. So last question, all HUD and contact someone in the county level for emergency help. Yes. And the third suggestion with your elected official, but you said they sent you a list. So contact those two and all the people they tell you to contact. Okay? Okay. Oh, we're getting more joiners. Okay, joiners. Anybody a joiner. Let's see what's going on. Yeah. Deborah, yeah, I'm sorry you didn't get it. Just sent it to you. Okay, let me check in the morning. Thank you. I apologize for that. I'm real. You see me here. I don't mean to hide. I love doing the work. So I got overwhelmed with these things for a while, but I'm catching up too. But okay, guys, I think I gotta take off. It's been 40 minutes or so. I sort of remember you. I don't remember you at all, actually. Who are you? Yeah, I've been around for a while. I've been doing this work for 40 years. Isn't that amazing? Thanks for your advice. Good night. Well, thanks, J.A. Okay, guys, grants for help for website names. What? Okay, I'll be back soon. And remember, letsgo.com is me. And cheers and keep having fun. I mean, not everything takes work in life. So if you're having fun, then it's okay. You're having fun doing hard work. But doing hard work and not having fun, that's boring. Okay, great. Thanks again, guys. Take care.